Alright. Time to meet Mother Giselle. I need to antagonize the hell out of that woman. Yeah, I agree, Sync. People usually don't like to think what would a person that actually lived in the world do. It's not that they don't take it seriously, they just bring current, let's say, real life concerns into the game. But they don't try to adjust it to the lore as BioWare does, for example. The game is filled with, uh, of course, references to things that happen or are happening in the real world, but it is all framed within the game world, and people usually don't do that. They don't put that filter and just try to recreate what they would do if they were the hero of the world. What would happen, let's say, if you got teleported into this world? Or if you time traveled? Yes, I agree. They applied their morals and the cultural mores we have developed as a Western society into this world. And that's a valid way to play, but that's not how I like to play. Because I am not an elf, nor am I a mage, nor do I face any of the realities these characters should be uh, concerned about. So I just make up something new. Which is what most people do for Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls games. In those games people do tend to pour their soul into the characters, because the character is only defined by what you say and do, not so much by the developers as in this case. Shit, why I'm not with Cassandra? I should be with Cassandra.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Shit, a fucking mage. Fuck.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Templars now. Exactly, Sync. I did similar stuff in my playthrough. He was a mage supremacist, my
There are
warden.
mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
This woman is a heretic.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Normally, I would support this kind of Chantry priest, but right now I need radicals in charge of the Chantry. She is definitely a moderate. Let's ask how far her unorthodox views go.
What you said to that soldier.
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
Okay.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
She's proposing an interesting thing. Let me think. Should I consider the Chantry faction apart from the Templars? Yes, the Templars broke away from the Chantry. If the Chantry became as extreme as the Templars would want it to be, they would rejoin with them. That would definitely spell the doom of the mages. The problem is, if we put a moderate in charge of the Chantry, they could rebuild what was lost, just like Justinia was trying to. Well, she was more a reformist than a moderate, but and a divine can't be controlled. That was the problem with Justinia, originally. People thought they could manipulate her and she did whatever the fuck she wanted. So I cannot put my trust. Now the other question is, can a new divine rescind the order to establish the Inquisition? Although it wouldn't really matter if I make the Inquisition powerful enough. It won't matter what especially if I turn it into a cult of personality. And if I am to establish a rival religion, you could say, or cult, around myself. I cannot make the Chantry accept me. If I make the Chantry accept me as the actual Herald of Andraste, I would be co-opted into their organization instead of being a rival faction that's battling for the hearts and minds of the regular people, which is what I want to do. I want to break the near monolithic belief in the Andrastian Chantry, or let's say adherence to the Andrastian Chantry. Let's say I want to be like Luther to some degree, break up the medieval church. So, yeah, let's be dismissive of this idea. It's nonsense.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Yeah, exactly. But she's thinking as a Chantry person. I want to break up the unity of the church. And if I walk into their open arms, that won't happen. So I won't say number 3 because that assumes I'm going to try to do what she's asking. I could say number 1, but let's go with number 2.
So I show up, say hello, show them the mark on my hand.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us.
She's not so
I will go
foolish.
to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Need to kill those people. And her for that matter. I need to alienate any chance of the Chantry supporting my actions.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Will do. After I watch the frame rate tank.
Have you seen otherwise?
True enough.
Okay.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
It's good to see you.
Why not? Let's see what he has. Seems it's the same stuff the other guy was selling. To some degree. If only I knew what his stats were. Let me check if I can know. So these actually don't cost, they don't give me much. I cannot sell this. I cannot see what his stats are. Great. Ah, look at this. It actually brings it up. Amazing. I think mine are good enough. Fire grenade. I'm guessing grenades I won't use. Friendly fire. All right. We need to talk to who was it? Lieutenant something. Let's go into his house. Both of them go to a junk. This has already been looted as far as I can see. Elf root. 20 gold pieces for an elf root. That seems rather high. Ooh. That was scary. A letter to revered Mother Giselle. To my friend and faithful servant Reverend Mother Giselle. The Grand Clerics tell me you have requested more aid in tending the refugees who are gathering in and around Redcliffe. Your efforts are indeed most appreciated, although in the future, when you want to be asked how many refugees will be helped, when you are asked how many refugees will be helped by your efforts for requisitioning purposes, it may help if you provide an actual numerical answer, as opposed to the wordy but unspecific as many as we can. It breaks my heart to see this war cross the Maker's land, Giselle. I would that you were here with me at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Your words have cooled many irate minds over the years, and we will not lack for those at the Conclave. Still, I am glad that the refugees have you to care for them. Too many in the halls of power have forgotten our faithful. If any pressure to accommodate their views, you must let them at once. Maker willing, this war shall be all over soon. Be well and go with my blessing. Ha! Divine Justinia. There you go, that's confirmation. Justinia liked moderates. Or liberals even.
Thank you.
How is it that no one has looked at this? I think only I have leveled up. Yeah, I'm going to wait until my companions level up. So I spend a complete 100 hours now, 30 minutes doing all of them instead of one by one. For some reason I have a few experience points more than them.
Thank you.
Where is this guy? Lieutenant, whatever his name is. Where are you? Giles! How is Buffy?
You just be on your way now.
What is this place?
Map-making tenderfoots named this the Hinterlands. But right here, there's nowhere. Just some fields, now a bunch of demons. I'm Giles, by the way.
Okay.
I need to be on my way.
Make a watch over you then.
Ah shit, I forget I need to switch to Lilith when I'm... Isn't that the entrance to Redcliffe?
Good day to you.
Could it be? Let me check what the hell is this place. Oh, okay. It would be crazy if that were the case.
More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Okay.
Farewell.
And see you.
What is down here? Creepy cave. I think I need to lead with Lilith when I am in a location where combat is not a concern. Okay, let's go back and find this dude. I'm sure a recruit is not in charge of the Inquisition. Holy fuck. This
Hopefully the
place
Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
kills the frame rate.
We all did.
Murders it. You may not notice, but I do.
Have you been taking notes on all this, Varric?
Oh, you'll need to be more specific there, Seeker.
The Inquisition. You're not planning to write a book about us, are you?
Oh, don't get your hopes up. You're not that interesting a subject.
I think that's a lie. What's this? Claim. Yes, claim. The 7th stanza. But I was reading out the 2nd stanza. So I won't read this one. I will annotate it here. Avar Mother, something like that. 7th. I thought they would appear in order. Apparently not. Where is this guy?
I confess, Solus, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
Who can, Cassandra? Okay. Hunter's view of the Mage Templar word. The words in this note have many misspellings and are scrawled in a clumsy hand. Mother Valerie said things I won't get out of my head lest I put them somewhere else. She told me to write it down, but it's a long time since I did letters, but I'll try. I saw refugees in the hills. I was there to hunt. I saw them but did not say hello because I was on the trail. The refugees were going to Redcliffe. They were slow and bent over when they walked like old men. Templars came. They talked to the refugees. They hit them. The refugees gave food. Then mages came. The mages used fire. Everyone burned. I was in a bush. They did not see me. Some Templars killed the mages. The mages ran. The Templars wanted to run after them. A refugee was still burning. His arm went up to a Templar. The Templar used his sword. It went down, up and down. There were pieces of black. He stayed while other Templars ran after the mages. He took things from the bodies. One body was moving. They had long hair and burned dress. The Templar started to take off his armor and I shot him. He was going to rape her. I went down to the lady. She made little noises and her eyes looked at me. Then she died. I want to go out of my head. Please make her. I've been good. I want to go out of my head. So he got traumatized. He's a hunter. He kills things all the time. Well, maybe not people, but
That's the last of the bread.
guessing this
Gonna
is
be a
him.
long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Well, we could eat human flesh.
Good luck.
Luck won't go fat with ribs.
I'm told it's tasty. Ooh, the cave.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
I have a plan.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
So everyone is an isolationist now, huh?
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
And the Dread Wolf bless them, for they have given us the opportunity to revive our lesson.
I'd like to know more about you and Matrin.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas. We were friends for many years, and lovers for many more. And now he is gone because of this war.
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees. Are you on your own?
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will endanger no more.
Why not?
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
Fucking bastard.
Farewell.
Thank you again. It is better to know.
Yeah, she turned isolationist. She doesn't care about the rifts anymore. She doesn't care about anything. Where is this dude? Dude. Healer's notes at the Redcliffe Crossroad. Low on Elfroot, send girl out tomorrow. To gather more, send village boy with her. Fighting closer, Redcliffe closed the gates. Refugees staying by Crossroads now. Is this guy a Rhodian? Treated refugees illness and stomach trouble from eating spoiled food. Burn marks consistent with magic attacks. One elderly refugee had bone sickness made worse by fleeing village when apostates attacked. More refugee arrivals. Elfroot, Spindleweed low. Treated slash wounds, contusions, internal bleeding. 6 treated, 2 ace to the maker. Reported Templars attacked them as suspected apostates. Treated frost cough at Crossroads. Send letter to Redcliffe asking for blankets. No response. Widow Thane passed in sleep. Treated hunger shivers at Crossroads. More refugees. Burns and contusions, severe bleeding, caught in fighting between apostates and Templars. Amputated arm to save girl. Will die without moral fruit anyway, but too dangerous to gather more. No, he sounds like this guy from Mass Effect. What's his name? The Salarian. The Salarian scientist. I forget the name. And I used him a lot. His name is... Fuck. Let's continue. It will come to me. Girl running with high fever. Refugees found. Merchant wagon burning. On way to Crossroads. Matched all Bean's wagon. No bodies, but everything in wagon taken. No more supplies coming. Think girl will make it. Use last Elfroot. Making poultices from whatever I can find. Telling refugees to boil anything they eat or drink. Too many sick. Giselle came, said Inquisition help is not far behind. Fighting outside, sound like Templars and mages both. Refugees scatter, someone outside screaming, have to help. The old healer before getting killed. Where is his body? I want his stuff. What was his name? A Solarian scientist named... shit. For some reason, Soulless is in my mind.
Did you hear the news?
I did not. What's his name? Fucking bullshit. You forget stuff. A letter found in Redcliffe. Father, I'm going to the mountains to join the people up there. They're making sense right now when the rest of the world is not. We can't attend to the field since Master Tenet and his wife sent us all away for safety. And I can't just stay here and watch the refugees starve outside our home. You and Mother should come, Father. You'll be safe up here. The mages have no quarrel with the people of the mountains. And even the Templars don't harass them. Nowhere else outside of Redcliffe is safe from the Maker cursed word or the demons pouring out of the sky. But you won't come, will you? You'd rather stay in your tiny bit of land because it's ours. So be it. It's yours until those damned madmen catch you in their fight. And then you and your mother will just be two more charred corpses in a burned out village. I will not This thing to watch you die like a fool. Trying to remember a dialogue from Mass Effect. The Sanarian scientist. Fuck. Okay, let's start reciting the other companions. That usually helps. You have Rex, you have Diara, you have... there you go, I think everyone leveled up. You have Kazumi, you have... how is his name? Grunt, you have Subject Zero, Jack, Jacob, Miranda, Mordin, that's it, Mordin Solus. It's Mordin Solus and this guy is Solus, that's why I was confused. Mordin Solus, yes. Miranda and Mordin. That was the key.
Seeker, you initially believed our Herald of Andraste was involved in the attack on the Conclave, yes?
I did. The evidence seemed damning, given the lack of an alternative.
Yet you changed your mind.
You also heard the voices at the temple. Is it so surprising I listened to them?
Sadly, yes. Too few invested with authority possess the courage to alter their course. They fear the appearance of weakness.
The truth is more important than my reputation. And anyone wishing to accuse me of weakness is welcome to try.
I wish I were like Cassandra. I do care about my reputation. Well, the elf does. Nonetheless, I'll do what's necessary when the time comes. Where is this fucking asshole? Been searching for him for 40 minutes. This is the first place I entered, I'm sure. Where could he be? I'm searching for a soldier. Let's start doing that. Let's walk up to every soldier I see.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Would that I could.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
Okay, he's an elf, so let's help.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Ah, this is the... I read that letter. This is the guy. Where is this guy, this soldier? Fucking things. Never work out as you imagine them to.
Did you hear the news?
Yes, sir.
There is no one.
Oh. I see. What did I tell you?
Am I even supposed to find him? Yeah, Cassandra said go and talk to Lieutenant something. I remember.
Maker, I hope it's not me.
The leader of the forces. Hello O'Neill, how are you? Where could this guy be? Ah, there is an Inquisition captain here. This should be it.
And how much did you need?
Yeah, I say hello O'Neill, if not hello O'Neill.
You all right, sir?
Of course.
There he is, Bale.
You're with the
Okay,
Inquisition.
let's level up.
Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Well, I need to talk to him now.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Well, I cannot enter Redcliffe, sadly.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected...
Farewell.
Ah,
And you
shit.
as well.
We broke up the conversation. Stabilizers by the Syrian Fade Reef expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps and complete quests to gain power and influence. Spend power on scouting operations at the war table to unlock new opportunities. Gaining enough influence increases the rank of your Inquisition and grants you access to unique perks. Do I have a perk? Is it every level of influence? We shall
Can
see.
I help you with anything?
Barrio Executive was filled level 15 after 220 hours. That doesn't sound good. Okay, let's
You were
listen to
concerned
this
about
again.
refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
I've been fighting a lot, O'Neill.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw Lyrian. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
Also, I spent like 15 minutes trying to choose what to say to Margie Cell.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
They are actually following the orders of the Knight Commanders and the Seekers of Truth.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
Okay. So Redcliffe. Ah, yeah, I think they have mentioned that. Redcliffe has been taken over by mages. I wonder if it is this little dude. The son of Eamon. Although I said Arl Tegan. We shall see.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Ah, O'Neill, I'm always glad to hear what you have to say.
Farewell.
And you as well.
The thing is, I'm kind of like lost in that regard. I think I know very well what my character would or would not do. And I need a lot of convincing to change my mind, but I will listen always. And you don't have to bring Codex into it. As long as the rationale seems solid.
Just what I heard.
Laos has to be much more strict because he does RP restarts, I do not. Okay, let's level up these guys.